可以亲一下。嗯，可以。
Ah, eccola.
Échale que todo le voy a...
Your safety is important to us. There is a train approaching the station. Please stand away from the platform edge.
great.
I think I held you in my arms. Everything that I want, I'm the one of those men that drink many fools. The one believe.
the top of the rock and enjoy, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. And two. Have a...
Yes, please. Sorry.
Door.
așa. Așa. La ochi.
Arată 1,5 mm.
Very dead.
Look, he's waking up.
How you doing?
Thank you.